Okay, guys, and we're back playing 7 Days to Die. Sorry, I keep switching between screens here. So where I left off, I was taking shelter in this bank. I basically waited until morning and finished looting it, got my way out of here. I did get some good stuff. Filled up my inventory with it. Pretty. I got a couple of schematics in there too. I don't remember what they were now, but very, very successful raid in there. And we didn't die. Well, I died once, but I didn't die a second time. You saw the time I died. And then after that, I survived, so... We're getting some noise already. I'm going to go ahead and resume today, looting this hotel. Trying to decide, he might be in this wing over there. These hotels are... Oh, we got a friend. I probably don't need those sandwiches. Anyway, these hotels usually have a lot of... let's use that and get stone instead. Usually quite a bit of loot, actually. I'll let him be. They have a lot of containers and such to search, and so, if you got a good scavenging skill, you should really hit these up if you can. Okay, so let's go ahead and bust in. Let's go here. Oftentimes, and I know I'm not the only person who thinks this, you can just bust right in a window like that. It's a lot faster usually than the door because glass breaks a lot more easily. Yeah. Okay. Let's search these. Come back to scrap that. Could plant this just directly, just randomly somewhere. I like to do that with, with things like that. Make that into duct tape. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, and then we'll scrap this guy. And boom. Okay. Probably a little reckless to turn my back to the rest of the hotel for so long just then, but I'm getting noises out here. Is it a horde or is it just like a zombie? I'm just checking to make sure there's no horde. Oh, there's a guy right there who was either blending in or he hadn't spawned in yet. I don't know which is the case. Good thing he didn't attack me. Okay, let's go this way actually. Okay, there's a guy on the stairs. I'll try to use a little more stealth. So I was reading up on Alpha 17. It should be out this month sometime, and a lot of speculation about precisely when, but a lot of people think really soon. And a lot of great features that I'm looking forward to trying. We're going to start a new playthrough once that comes out, obviously. Okay, he's dead. Could bust these pictures or take them, either way. Oh, crap. Okay. Gonna have to start getting a little more selective here with what I've got. I can always make paint pretty easily. I do want to keep that paint. No, I can make paintbrushes, but that's a pretty good quality one. Jeez. Tell you what, let's so that's 250, that's 500, that's 250. Okay. So let's get rid of this for now. Take that instead. Let's take a look at this safe. I'm going to go ahead and mark that, as I always do. As you can see, by the way, these are all safes, these X's, and then if it's something special like a workbench or a chemistry station, I will label that. But I typically just mark the safes with X's. And that does two things. I mean, once the 20-day period hits and the loot respawns, eventually I'll go back and hit up pretty much just the safes, Maybe I'll loot more if there's like pill shelves or bookshelves. But the safes are really the key point for looting if you want good guns later in the game, so, or other important materials. And, in addition to that, it also lets me know where I've been. Although it's not perfect for that, because obviously you're not going to have an X over every single building you've explored, only the ones with safes in them. But you still have a pretty good idea. Okay. Oof, I thought that particle effect was a zombie. Okay, so we do have a hunting rifle barrel. Kind of want that. Yeah, I already know that, so let's put this back here. Okay. Now, you can sell those schematics for decent money, so if you have the space, you should really take them. Oh, you know what? I do have the space. It's in my toolbar there. Okay. And there's the front of the hotel again. So now I have an escape through 2 of these places. Okay. Okay, nobody seems to be home. Let's wear that. Actually, yeah, I mean, this is better. It's a lot better, actually, but this is more expensive, but I'll scrap it anyway. Okay, and if I want some more leather, I can just kill one of these chairs or whatever as well. Get some glass. I'll leave all the paintings, because I might want some of them later. Could break this glass. You know, I don't have any bandages on my inventory. Usually I like to have some. I feel like I shouldn't. I mean, I feel like I can get away with not, I guess is what I'm really saying. Could scrap all these and put bandages there instead. Yeah, let's do that. That way I have... If I do get into a fight and I get hit badly, I can heal myself. Stop bleeding out. It might save my life. I'm like making a calculated guess that that's more likely to save my life in this building than the frames are. Okay. So this is a building where it's very easy to get surrounded. And I would like those. Let's give the eggs up. Get those. In fact, I should just take those. So go ahead and eat those. You almost always want to drink water when you do painkillers. Okay, glass. Scrap that. Nice little iron as well on that. I think I'm gonna overheat with this coat on. I look ridiculous with that helmet. Alright. Yeah, I'm definitely heating up pretty quickly here. Alright, let's go up here. Well, actually, let's do the other side first, and then we'll go up that side. Okay. Definitely getting some zombie sounds, but I'm not sure if it's from outside the hotel or inside. Probably find out pretty quickly. Oh, I found a sledgehammer, if you didn't notice. And it's an excellent, excellent melee weapon, especially for low HP zombies. God, it sounds like it might be outside the hotel. Well, it's always good to have additional routes of escape anyway. Yeah, it's going over here somewhere. Probably up on the 2nd or 3rd story. Maybe it's just in this house. Oh, it's this one here. I broke out of jail. Well, we're not doing the jail yet, so I'm gonna move on. She died? How did she die? Sometimes, like, oops, did I scrap that? I don't know what I did with that. What did I do with that? I must have scrapped it. Whatever. I guess I'll do the jail real quick, because I'm here. Not a lot to see here, really. I guess I could eat these. Oh, bye. Nice thing about the sledgehammer is that almost always, like just the vast majority of the time, it does stun the opponent. So, very potent weapon. I would like that, but I can't get it now. Okay. Well, that's the jail for you. You got the weird cowboy guy. Oops. And boom. Gone. Okay. Oh, shit. 2 hunting rifles? Jesus. Alright. Well, I want one of them, and what I can do... Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a few of these items on this guy. Alright. A few things that I really don't care that much about, but I will probably pick back up in a second. And safely as and I'm going to grab these real quick too. Okay, now as safely as I possibly can, and this body's a container for now. We're going to go ahead and take a look here. So we do have the hunting rifle barrel, and it's, oh, that's even better barrel. Okay, so I'm going to scrap this, and then I'm going to disassemble this one, basically. Okay, then I'm going to assemble this one and put the better parts on it, if applicable, and scrap the other parts. Okay, so scrap that. That looks good. It's less, it's damaged a little, but it's still okay. And then, where's the hunting rifle receiver? Okay, we'll scrap that one. Okay, so now we'll complete that one. And now we have a hunting rifle and 22 shots on it, which is really good. Yeah, we'll scrap that. Okay. So, I mean, that's one sort of advantage of having guns, is that you can easily swap in and out your inventory. Let's get the arrows going. So we'll actually clear a slot in the inventory because of that. Okay, and now we're back to where we were in the hotel. And actually, I need some stone to make the rest of my arrows, so let's just deal with that real quick. Okay, 12 and 12, perfect. Well, I guess I'll hold off on getting more stone until I think I might need some for more arrows. Okay, so let's finish searching this room. We'll scrap those 2 things. This is the Josyph school of how to scrap things. I want that, but I really think I'm going to have to give it up at some point. Okay, so that's that room, right? Yes, okay. And then we'll move on. I already got this one right. No, I didn't. It's just open. Wow, okay. You know, you really do want this glass. I mean, I hate to sound weird. I mean, just getting like all this scrap glass, but they're jars, you know. And you can also do these paintings, of course. I'm going to save some of them for beautifying my base later, but anyway. Okay, we're on 2nd floor. Okay, we have a little friend somewhere. Right there, one of them. Alright. got him in the head. I think he's got another friend in there with him. Or there's one coming from above, I can't tell, but... Let's go ahead and clear a space for him. Okay. Okay. And we'll grab those. The only difference between scrap glass and an empty jar is a little bit of clay and a little bit of time, honestly. So what we're really doing is we're just picking up extra jars when we do that. I don't like that noise. I wonder where he is. Probably in the next room over, to be honest. Alright, did we already do this one? No, we did not. We got scared when we went to the other one. Eat that. Sick and disgusting as it is, I almost always eat the blood packs because I don't have the inventory to save it. You can easily make blood packs, so if you need one for like a first aid kit, you can make those pretty easily. So I usually just eat them if I see them in the field, because that's the best use for them when you're talking limited inventory space. Okay, and that's the first floor. This is probably just a balcony or something. Let's just take a look real quick. I always forget what all these different things are. And it does look to be a balcony. Okay. Oh, and it's the stairs down to the pool. Okay. Should I do this now? Let's do this now. Let's do the pool real quick. So, the pool actually might be certainly one of my closest sources of water. My cabin's there, got the snow there, but the pool might be honestly my closest source of fresh water. So I could mark it just to indicate that. I'm not going to use it now because I'm doing okay on water for now, but you know, if I grab a stack of 100 jars, I might come out here and get a bunch of murky water, and then we'll obviously make that into bottled water. I could also use a bucket and transport the actual water source later. Let's just make that, and then we'll get this back. Okay. So not a lot out here. The chairs I could scrap. I'm gonna go ahead and give up on the one feather there. I'm not too worried about it. Let's move along. It's gonna be paper. Okay. Oh, we got our friend here. But she got completely owned by this sledgehammer. By the way, you can make sledgehammers. So, I mean, I should have even... You have to have the recipe book, though, don't you? Okay. Forged iron, though. So I can repair this one until I find the recipe book. I don't think I have this recipe. Oh boy, and we're starting to overheat. I'd really like that puffer coat. So I want to keep it. Probably should use the axe for this so I don't wear out my sledgehammer too quickly. So we're basically trying to... Oops, I accidentally scrapped those instead of just put them in my inventory. If I get desperate, I can scrap those too. But, you know, there's really a high priority on getting things that are scrappable so I can stack them, or getting things that are rare so I can take them home. Okay. Okay, last one on this floor. And we have a friend here. I don't know why that bathroom is locked. Oh, fuck, okay. I'm gonna have that, so I'll scrap those, and I'll grab that. Wonder where he's coming from. Oh, there's the airdrop. I was wondering about that. There's a guy in the bathroom above. Okay, so let's take a look where that ended up. There it is. It's up here. So that's not too far. I could even get that today if I really wanted to do that instead of another building, for example. How, I don't have lead going? Man. Let's get rid of this pistol barrel. I have the feeling I have a better one at home. Alright. Okay, I'm going to wear that. It's more valuable. And scrap that, even though it's more effective. I may end up having to scrap the leather coat anyway. Let's get some water going here. Trying to break through the ceiling. I always get worried that they're going to actually break through the ceiling sometimes. Hi, buddy. Okay, so one of them died. Again, I don't exactly know how that happens. Could be zombie on zombie violence. Is that a thing? Can zombies kill themselves? Man, I'll just forget about that, I guess. Some people might question my priorities, but I don't care. In terms of what I keep and what I don't. Again, I scrapped that when I should have kept it, that bottle. Easy to do. Oops. And we're almost really pretty well finished almost with this hotel. It's got like 2 more rooms. Is there another story? No, it's the top story. Okay, we're still overheating, so I might want to think about my attire. I mean, it's not like it's a complete waste if I scrapped it. It's plus 30 insulation, so I really think I should, but I do like those protections. I am getting really quite warm. Keep drinking water for now. Might have to scrap it. Oh, I could wear that. Be minus 10%. But I really want to keep that SWAT hat, so I'm not going to do that. Okay. If I just keep drinking the water, I should be okay for now. Oh, I definitely want this wrench. Okay, let's just get rid of the pistol book. The wrench instead. Again, the pistol book I was merely keeping for cosmetic and or market value purposes. Is there a horde coming through or something? It sounds like it, jeez. Oh, this fountain, by the way, also is a source of water. Okay, good. We got more water. So I haven't had to scrap that coat yet. I would say one of the most important resources in this game is anything to do with making ammunition, because when you get guns instead of bows and arrows and whatnot, your life becomes so much easier. I already got that, right? That's 250. Okay, so I'll leave that right where it is. Okay, and it's 1 something in the afternoon here, so it is getting to the point where it could start to get late on me if I'm not a little bit cognizant of that. It's kind of... overcast outside. Okay, and let's wear that immediately. Excellent. That, what does that do anyway? A little bit of armor, which is great. Does it do anything with my... I could have sworn it reduced heat somehow, but I guess I'm wrong. I'll use that. Scrap that. Okay, that's the last room in the hotel. So now, I mean, could have sworn there's like a roof access somewhere. Man, where would it be? I guess let's just pop out here. See if I can find a way up to the top, as we do with most buildings. Well, definitely got some zombie activity going on down there. You know, I don't think there's anything going to be up there, so let's just head down. Slightly worried about this jump down, so maybe I should, well, okay, let's go on the car. Okay. And we already did that jail, so the question is, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, we have 10 hours to do something else. We could do this building, the gas station. I don't think the gas station's a good idea, because it's going to have a lot of things that we're not going to be able to take with us, because our inventory is already full. So let's do this. Let's do this building, and then check out that drop up north. Of course, I could start using the gun and get rid of my ammo. That would open up a slot. Probably should have knelt down before I did that. You should get the sneak damage bonus. I definitely hear somebody trying to come out after me. He's in there. Come on, friend. Okay, we do have a safe here, so I'll mark that. Guess I better grab this real quick. I mean, what's the point of looting these buildings if you don't get the safe? Like, if you have any sort of iron pickaxe of any sort, whether it's an iron or steel, as long as it's not completely useless, I recommend going for these. There's an old saying: if you don't have the time to do it right the first time, when are you going to find the time to do it over again? You know, intermittently checking behind me to see if any zombies sneaking up on me. Should be good. Okay, there's the Don't Feed the Bears challenge. I think I already have that. Shotgun. Short barrel. It's just not good enough quality for me to worry about that much. Okay, that's already taken. And we'll go over here. Steel shovel, definitely an upgrade there, so I'll scrap that one. Scrap that. Okay, and we'll go down here. Doing okay on temperature. Every now and then you'll find a gun in those toilets, so they're usually literally crappy, but occasionally you'll find a firearm. Scrap that. fertilizer would be nice, but I just don't have the room for it. Can't justify it. I can make fertilizer before too long, and it's going to increase my farm yields. Okay. So I think we've cleared that, and is there a ladder up somewhere? Now let's check out back. Okay, we'll do this thing again. And I keep making duct tape out of my glue that I find. Because it stacks better, so it stores better. Meaning you can stack it with itself, but glue, I'm out of inventory, so I can't store that separately. Did I need to do that? No, I did not do the working stiff tools. There's a gas station. I think I will save the gas station, the working stiff tools, that building for another day. And for today, we're going to go for this this drop that happened up north. Get a few of these on the way. Okay. Also, you know, kind of on my on the lookout for feathers. Do I have room in my inventory? No, I don't. Okay. I could sacrifice the eggs for feathers easily, and I should do that. I wonder what building this is. Looks like I've already been in here. It's the bookstore. Okay, that's what it was. I was gonna say, I remember going into a bookstore. Oh, we got another friend here. Problem with the hunting rifle is it's powerful and accurate, but it is not forgiving in terms of reload times. And you have to get kind of good with it to get the accuracy. You have to really go for where that little crosshair points is. Oops. It's hard to fire from the hip, if you will. Quite a little parade of zombies here. Might get an inventory slot after all. See, that one hit him in the chest, not the face. Oops. And we're getting our rifle level up. That's always good. Alright, Mama, come on. Okay. So that's good all around. Fun. I love gunning down zombies. It's one of the reasons that I keep playing this game. It's a lot of fun. Okay, let's go ahead and get our body loots. Okay. We're apparently we don't have room for stone. I already have that one. And I will scrap. No, we'll scrap those, okay. Let's get this guy's body in here. And the rest of these should be empty, right? Well, more or less. Yeah, they're all empty. Okay, so let's move on to the airdrop. Boy, we wasted about an hour or two there, didn't we? What's this? Front looks to be over here. Let's take a look. Maybe that's the back. I know what that is. Is it a bar? Oh, the front's up here, I see. I'm just gonna kind of ignore those zombies for now. It's a Shamway Foods, okay. And there's the radio tower and a water tower thing. Okay, let's. I'm worried about wolves. Oh, that's just rock. Oh no, it's purse. Okay, I'll eat that and I will drink this. Okay, let's move on. Let me get my bearings. How are we doing on distance here? Okay, so we're gonna really have to hustle. Because we really haven't been making good distance because we're distracted by the town. I'm worried about the wolves. Not too worried about the cold, given the state of my clothing. I'm actually in okay shape for winter weather. There's a farm here. That's interesting. And a road. Is that a junkyard? Looks to be a junkyard. Oh, it's the big junkyard from Navis Gain. Yep, I know that one very well. Oops, took some trap damage there. And we're going into this biome. I hate this biome. Is that a cooking pot bomb? Probably. Definitely not going to risk going up to it. Okay, this biome tends to... First of all, you have a lot of obstacles to navigate in terms of just land travel in general. And you get these... Ooh, there we go. Oh, I want both of these, so I'm going to sacrifice the eggs and get that mining helmet. If we need to use it, we'll switch it out. Okay, I'm going to also avoid that one. So those can be landmines, you know. And typically if you see them lying out like that, they are landmines. But you can pick them up still. You just can't walk on them. And I don't have the room to pick them up, so I'm not going to worry about it. The other thing with this biome is you get dogs and advanced zombies. Things that you really don't want to deal with at low level, which we are very much still at. You do have metal, though, everywhere. And we might grab our pickaxe and get some of this metal on the way back. Slightly paranoid about stopping for too long. As I stop for a minute. Oh, there we go. Okay. So look around. Don't see anybody. Okay, AK receiver. Got a better one there. I'd rather have that than the first aid band-aid, so I'll put that there. Rocket launcher stock. I do want that and the flashlight. Shit, okay. So I think I'm gonna have to do something dramatic and get rid of something important. I could eat my bacon and eggs. How much is that gonna give me for hunger? 50. Okay. And one more. Very good. And let's just do it now. Let's just bite the bullet and scrap all of these jars. Yep, I think that's what we're gonna have to do. Okay. Breathe. Oh no, you know what? I'm just gonna give up the $3. I don't care about the $3. Okay. Good call. Okay. If I had more money, I would obviously keep that, but I don't. Okay, let's head back. We're gonna head home. Which is right down here. So I think it's that one on the map. Okay. Uh-oh. Definitely heard a zombie. This metal is great. I mean, I need it. I'm gonna skip the bird nest for now. I just don't have the inventory space to justify feathers right now. I really need the mini bike. That's what I need. It'd be a lot safer and easier to manage inventory. Alright, let's check this out. Okay. Alright. Let's check this out. You get these weird corners of buildings like this that are just weird, you know, it's like the entire building is gone except for a corner. It's like this is where one of the bombs dropped in the nuclear apocalypse or something, you know. But yet there are still trees that are relatively detailed and semi-intact. They're dead, but they're intact in form. Oh, there's a hubcap landmine, I think. So I really need to watch those. What was that? Okay, so I need to go this way. Getting a lot of iron, which is great. And we are at the road here, which is also great. Okay. And what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna get my bearings while it's slightly more open here and a little safer. Okay, and we're just gonna go right in the direction we're basically facing. Okay. Let's start getting some of these. Alright. Let's try hard to run somewhat quickly. That way we can get home and be all taken care of. Hey Jeremy, Yeah, I know you can. You can get rid of those mines in several ways. You know, if you wrench them, do they get components, or do you just uh, get the hub? Is it a hubcap that you get when you wrench it? I don't remember, but I usually just shoot them, to be honest. But obviously, the main thing is to not die when you encounter them. So don't step on them is what I would recommend. I was playing a different game not too long ago. Oh, that's empty. I've been here. I was playing a game not long ago where I had died, but I was like quite a ways from my base, and so I spawned, and I had to walk back to my mini bike or something. I don't remember exactly, but I spawned right next to one of those army bases, and they put, oh, you get forged iron, huh? That's cool. I'll have to remember. I'll have to try that next time I see one. But anyway, I was like walking along and I just randomly died, like I blew up and died. And then I went back and I didn't know what happened because I didn't look carefully at what the building was. And it was the military base, like the sandbag military base thing. And so, so then I casually, without thinking about it too much, just went back to retrieve my backpack from the same location. And because it was the same location, I blew up again. Needless to say, the next time I was a little bit more cautious. And Jeremy, I'm not sure if you saw my previous episode or realized that where the hell am I? Okay. Basically, I had left my game running, and I ended up dying, but I forgot that the game was running, and so I don't know if I must have clicked on it or something, but I respawned and I died again, so my backpack was missing. It's just either that or the zombies somehow destroyed it, which is completely possible, I believe. And so I lost all my stuff. So I had to remake a bunch of tools and stuff. I'm finally starting to feel like I'm back in this a little bit. I was really out of it for a while. I had to start from scratch. But yeah, no, it was last night when that happened. Basically, I went to the bar. You know, I went to go have a couple of drinks, and then I got back, and my game was still running, and I was dead and completely naked and didn't have any items. And the zombies did a number on my place too. Okay. Where's the AK go? I guess I'll go to AK here. SMG stock. Okay, I already had a better one, so I'll get rid of that. Flashlight. I'll have a rocket launcher, so I'll put that in miscellaneous. Shotgun parts. So I can now make a shotgun. I'll hold off for now. Pistol grip. That's an improvement. Okay, I'll get this ammo in here. Put this hunting rifle in here as well. Is this any better? No, it's all oranges. Those are most 163. Yeah, this one's all around inferior, so I'm gonna go ahead and scrap it. And then I got these valuables, which I'm very excited about, from the bank. So I will put those where I put the rest of my money. I'll put these here. At some point we might have to go on a run to sell some things. Alright, let's put this down here with the rest of our materials. Super glad I found that wrench. I can continue my quest for a mini bike. Put that in there. Keep that. I need to make some more cornbread. Which means I need to get water. Oh shit. Okay. Well, I'm not going to have enough time to get any water now, and I think that the snow is just a little too far away to get there and back. And I only have 2 snow here, so I guess I can make a little something. I can eat. Actually, why don't I just rely on this food for now? Rely on my canned food for now. I'll do the water stuff some other time. Okay, so duct tape goes in here. Mining helmet, I'm going to go ahead and wear that instead of my SWAT helmet, even though this is a lot better item. Look at all that great protection that it offers. I will switch to this once I get a gun rigged up with a flashlight that I'm going to be using regularly. But until then, I'm gonna store my flashlight. You can use those manually too, by the way, but I'm not gonna do that. I put this with my tools. Okay, rocket launcher schematics. So I'm storing extra schematics in here. And then, okay, perfect. Oh, and let's put this in here as well. Okay. Let's get this cooking. The guy had put plastic in here, yeah, okay. And that goes in there. So then the next thing to think about... Whoa, hold on. Where are all my mushrooms? Did I lose all my mushrooms? I think I lost all my mushrooms. Fuck. Okay. Note to self, I need mushrooms. That sucks. Man, that was a key component that I was making for my vegetable stew that is no longer around. That sucks. Okay, well... Oh, shit. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, I really need to make this a safer tunnel. Lost about 9 hit points there. Okay. Good news is I've been eating well enough that I am starting to recover some of my max hit points. I say that, of course, as I'm lying here at 4% hunger. But anyway, I've been working on this a little bit, clearing this tunnel out, you know, obviously making our progress back in this direction as well. We've been getting a decent amount of screamer zombies, so I think at some point I am going to take Jeremy's advice here and go ahead and use our tunnel to get a forge built away from the house a little bit. If I can get out to here somewhere, the screamers will be attracted to this point instead of this point, and that will preserve my house a little bit. It's going to be a lot of work to dig that far though, but I think it's going to be worth it. Just temporarily stick this in there. More forged iron, so let's see, we're doing okay there. We're not doing well on arrows still. So I guess if I wanted to do something, I could do that. How's my garden looking? Looking pretty good. It's, and I need a claw hammer. Yeah, let's just do that. Get that going, and some wood frames. Let's do some repair job here. I guess this can be our nighttime project. Just kind of fill y'all in on what happened, you know. When I woke up, it was day 14, so obviously I missed, I think the episode before that I had left off at like day 12 or something. And so, and I probably shouldn't be down here, but I'm just kind of poking around the property to see if I see anything of note. Seeing if there's any zombie corpses on my spikes. I lost so many of these spikes on that day 14 Horde Night because I had to run, and I died like 3 or 4 times after I resumed playing, which in and of itself was the result of me dying. So the point is that I died like 5 times in a row, and yeah, had to run around these spikes to try to trap up the zombies and survive as long as possible while gathering resources and things. And it just was not a good situation at all. Very bad. How am I doing on wood? I'm doing okay. Alright, let's get this late night construction project started. In just a second. I'm excited to repair some of this stuff, and I did expand the farm by, it used to go there, and so I added 3, I guess 4 rows to it. And let's take a look at our hunger. Well, I'm at 78 food, 28 water, so the water was the issue. I wonder about maybe getting that duster off too, just for now. I might put it back on if I get cold or whatever. Okay, so we'll get these construction tools in our thing. Okay, that one's good. And just kind of repairing the ones that need repaired. that corner a little stronger. How am I doing on 107? Okay, I'm okay. I think I'll be easily able to finish this particular task. Oops, I thought that was a damaged one. Okay, that's pretty much most of it. We did lose a pole on the other side, one of these little skinny things. Ooh, there's a zombie right there. Is that a screamer? No, it's a helmet guy. Okay, so I probably want to go inside. I mean, I could try to take him on with, and I need a splint. Let me just deal with that real quick. Let me turn this off. Oh, shit, I forgot to put the clay back in. And let's get a splint. I do have one splint here. Oops, where'd it go? What did I do? Oh, there it is, okay. Okay, let me just grab... No, I'm good on food. Okay. So let me go up and take this guy out real quick. Problem is, I've got no coverage here, so can I do those barbed wire? The zombies obviously took that out. Took those both out. I'm gonna wear this for now. It does offer a little bit of protection in terms of combat. Okay, so that should help with that a little bit. And then should I get up on the roof, or should I just... I'll do it from the railing. Alright, my friend. Oh man, come on. God bless America. There we go. Probably did quite a bit of damage there to him. He is confused as hell. Man, come on. Okay, he stopped moving the second I fired, of course. And he's doing the thing where he's gonna run around in a circle, isn't he? Oh, fuck, okay. Maybe I should just stand up and let him hunt me. Well, it's always fun to do at night, right? Hey, friend. Over here. God bless it. Do not have the excess arrows for this. I think tomorrow I maybe... Oops, should... yikes. Take some trap damage there. I should probably go get some more snow, huh? God damn it. If I can hit him once, he should come to me. God. Okay. So frustrating. Okay. They say they're fixing the pathing in the next update, so we'll see about that. Okay, I'm just gonna give up. Tell you what, I'll just risk it. I mean, I'm splinted and slightly injured and kind of crazy, and he's running, and I probably would die if he fought me effectively. There we go. Come on, buddy. Alright, but he's still running around in circles. I thought he had me. Yeah, he's got a real problem with this pathing right now. Okay, well, I got him too, so should be able to finish him off. Oh, come on. No, don't run. Okay, that is not good. Okay, that was a slightly treacherous battle there. No problem. And let's fix this. I think I saw a broken stair or something. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe it's all good. Okay, so we do have a pole out on this corner over here. So let's make a wood pole. I think it's called pole. Yes. Wooden pole. Centered. I need it centered, I believe. I think that's centered. Yes, okay. Oh, it's slightly off. You know? I'm just gonna fix that real quick. Okay. So I need it to match up with the texture. It's kind of hard to tell, isn't it? I think it might be that one. Whatever. Yeah, that looks... it's not that one. I don't know. Or maybe it's upside down. It's probably upside down. Well, I'm just gonna let that be. That's fine. You can hardly tell. Alright, well, hopefully the food is done soon here in the farm. I really am sad about those mushrooms. I'm really pretty displeased about that. Let's repair this door a little bit. This takes forged iron, I think. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Oh man, I hate to use it like that, but the door is a good door, so I want to keep it. I don't want to lose the door. Okay. I got a little bit more forged iron coming there, so we're good on that. And let's see, what else can we do? Let's do a little digging. It's only 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm so upset about those mushrooms. Oh, hold on. Grab some flagstone or some cobblestone. Oh, did I had my cobblestone on me? Shit. Yeah, I had my cobblestone on me when I died, so obviously that means it's gone. So I'm gonna have to make a whole bunch of new cobblestone. That sucks. But that's okay. That's the I mean, that's just something that happens in this game. Okay, up and a little bit there. And we should be good on the cobblestone. Did I see another one that was damaged? Yes. Okay. Is that damaged? I'm getting like a little indicator over here somewhere. I don't know. Is it the arrow slit or is it... whatever. I don't know what that was. But I think we're pretty well repaired. A little bit of damage here and there. You know, it's good to periodically go through and fix damaged blocks so that makes it a little harder for the zombies to break through if they try. Could start storing my medicine in there. Could start storing clothing in here too. Maybe specified clothing. Okay, let's go down here and not fall this time. And let's do just a teeny little bit of digging. I know that's kind of boring, so we're not going to do too much of it. But I think I've got to get going in about 15 minutes. So I'll probably just do a little bit of farming and building and stuff in the morning. Maybe go get some snow. I think I have time for that. And then we'll do the... I meant just split the day up. Day 17. Tons of time until the Horde night. I definitely need to get ready for it though. Because that is going to be quite dramatic night if I don't prepare for it. Okay, whoops. And you can hardly even see what I'm doing down here, so I'm definitely not going to be... I'll just do one more after that. Okay. So, but this is the kind of thing that you should spend a little bit of time with on your, you know, if you want to get an escape tunnel down to an underground bunker where you store your valuables. You know, this is kind of part of the game on that. Might have gone down too far on that, actually. No, we'll come back to it. Okay. And I do have this little thing I was digging here, this little side area. And I was getting clay here, so since I lost all my cobble, I was getting dirt as well. But since I lost all my cobblestone, I should just grab a little bit more clay here to make up for the losses a little bit. I'm kind of concerned about digging too much of this out. It will create a cavity under my base that I'm a little bit concerned about from a security standpoint. What direction am I even facing? I'm facing this way, yeah, so if I guess I could keep mining this way and go out a little ways from under it. Problem is, if the zombies were to get in here, that'd be bad. So I might want to put like a door or something, I don't know. Some system to regulate zombie entrances into this area. But I do get a ton of clay from this, and that is excellent, excellent stuff. And you can never have too much clay. I know you can hardly see what I'm doing, but the clay is such a fundamental resource in this game that you really want a ton of it. It's used in so much. It's used in clay jars, it's used in forged steel, it's used in crucible, it's used in potted plants for decoration. I mean, it's obviously used in cobblestone, so it's so important to have tons of clay. And that's why I'm very pleased that I have this little underground clay bunker, essentially, and dirt bunker. Okay, I'm gonna call that good enough, and we'll just keep going in that general direction, but we'll try not to go up any higher than that because I want to preserve the safety of my area here. I should probably make a little landing, like right here. So in other words, place here. I have an idea. Or I could just do a hatch, couldn't I? Hatch. Could do a wooden hatch, that's fine. Okay, so if I stick that right about, and I want to make sure it's rotated the right direction. Hard to tell. I think it's, yeah, I think that's the edge. Okay, so let me just make sure. Yeah, that's the right direction there. So I'm going to put this right there. And then I'm going to put ladders. So this I'll keep closed, and that way if I want to stop here, I can just open it or close it depending on what I want to do. Okay, so I'll get 2 more wood ladders and complete this little thing. I know you can hardly see what I'm doing here, but I'm basically just making this a little bit more accessible, and that is the hatch is going to take up that space. Okay, so alright, that's cool. And then if I happen to fall from under that hatch, it's a minimal injury, it's not a huge injury. You know what I should do? It's a very easy solution. Because I don't want to be injured, you know. Whoops. God damn it. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do 2 things. First of all, we're going to put flagstone along the back of this wall so that the ladder is more easy to figure out where it is. But more importantly, we're going to actually put a block there as well. We're going to have to dig this out, obviously. But basically what I'm doing is I'm creating a little stepstone so that I will never fall too far from that hatch, you see. I'll fall right onto that stone, and then I can just jump down here. But I want to do this all the way up, basically, so that I can have a nice, even shaft to go up and down. Okay, so we'll do that one, and I'll do one more above that. And we're almost done with the night, so we can actually do some more fun stuff in just a second. By the way, don't do this if you don't have materials to build ladders. Just pro tip. You can make, if you're in a bind like that though, you can easily make wood scrap ladders by mining raw iron from the bedrock and then scrapping the raw iron into iron, and then you make it into iron. Well, no, you need a scrap ladder. Is there? Where's this? Could have sworn there's a scrap ladder. Guess not. And we've got a little friend. Okay. So I better go up and deal with our friend. But it's still nighttime, so I kind of don't want to do that. Okay, I guess the moral of the story is always carry a supply of wood on you, because you need the wood for stuff. Okay, this isn't going to work, is it? Tell you what, yeah, this is not good. So I'm going to have to I'll do something. I'll come up with something different in this hatch later. But I do need to go deal with this zombie, so let's go do that. Okay, we'll have to work on this later. Okay, and we're back up, and zombie, it is time to leave. And yeah, that is not great. Hi, first aid kit. Okay, well, we're feeling much better after that first aid kit. Okay, so I'm going to place these, put that in there, and put a bunch of that in there as well. Put this in the food, that goes in there, okay, and this will go in here as well. Okay, so I'm gonna keep everything else, and god damn it. See, this is why I knew I had to get up there to save my place. I'm gonna go get a bunch of snow. I think the snow is a more flexible water source than this one. The snow, you can choose when you turn it into water, whereas water, you have to store it somehow in containers, like bottles. So I think this is going to be the last thing I do in today's episode, is just going to get a bunch of snow. As always, I'm paranoid as hell, so we may run into wolves. When I say paranoid, basically what I mean is we might die from wolf attack. Let me get one of these. I haven't done one of these for a while. Let's do this to keep our supplies up a little bit. But yeah, so the next Alpha 17 coming out soon here. So many upgrades or changes. I'm really looking forward to it. I keep reading about it. I highly recommend you do as well. There's like a patch notes from the developers that you can read that talk about the different features they're implementing or possibly not implementing, depending on how it's going, how well it's fitting in. New vehicles coming out, new items, new gun system. So the new gun system looks interesting. Instead of having parts, which admittedly kind of seem silly in this, because it's just like a lot of inventory space, then you have to assemble it into a gun. It's kind of fun to like build a nice gun out of parts that you scavenge, but the truth is that why not just scavenge that equivalent level of gun overall rather than its constituent parts? It seems like it's an unnecessary step that could have been a little bit more impactful if the different gun parts did different things, and I think they kind of know that, so that's why they're doing this gun mod system now, which is going to be basically you find a gun, or you make a gun, I think, still. Oh, that's a lot of gunpowder. That's great. You know, you get a gun, either finding it or making it or whatever. And then what you do is... Where am I? I'm over by that cave. Okay. Actually, that cave probably has mushrooms. Let's go get some mushrooms from that. I might have picked them all, though, for God's sakes. Okay, but let's check, because if I can get a mushroom, I will be a happy camper. So this is the cave, and there's the entrance. So we're going to come down the opposite wall from the entrance of the cave. It's always pretty steep, except for that one wall, and you don't want to hurt yourself. So, oh, we got a friend. Couple of tougher zombies here, and I'm deeply concerned that I picked all of the mushrooms. I should have left one. You know what? From now on, I think my general practice will be always leave a mushroom or two, because you never know when you're going to need to replenish your supply of spores. Mushroom is more important than people realize, because you have to use it for vegetable soup. Otherwise, you have to get meat, and meat is a lot harder to get in large numbers, especially when you contrast it with a mushroom farm that, yes, mushrooms grow slowly, but if you build it up over time, you can get a good yield out of a good mushroom farm. So, and the only downside of the mushroom farm is the soil, which is ridiculous. You have to keep replenishing the spores with soil, which is not a big deal. Okay, I'll get that. Okay, we do have some basic items in here. Yeah, sure. Well, okay. But no mushrooms, of course. Right? Nobody sees any mushrooms? Okay, let's turn that on. I had that light the whole time and I didn't have it on. Because I was used to not having the light after I died. That was stupid of me. Okay, so no mushrooms, so I'll have to, you know, do it the hard way. Okay, but let's go get the snow. Finish out this episode. And I do like the opportunity to get some bird feathers as well. That's good. I mean, I do know the location of another cave, by the way. So my options for mushrooms are to go to that other cave and see if I left any over there. I think I did throw mushrooms on a wall somewhere to grow. Was it the hotel just now? Earlier this episode? Is my memory really that bad? Or the other option would be to simply go down to this cave, which wouldn't be too far, actually. I think we're probably getting a little hungry. Don't mind getting these eggs either. The eggs are nice just as a quick way to supplement your food stores. The truth is, though, that meat works well with bacon and eggs, or even charred meat. But the best way to use meat is the meat stew, which would be a potato, meat, but not mushroom. I think maybe corn? I don't remember exactly, but yeah, corn, potato, meat. And we're getting overheated here, so go ahead and take that off. We should be on the snow any minute now. Okay, I always keeping my eye open for tree stumps and garbage piles, because it's a good opportunity for some quick loot. Okay, here it is. There's the snow. And so far, we haven't died. Haven't come across any wild animals, which is amazing. Okay, so let me grab that. When it snows in a biome that's not traditionally snowy, like the one where I live, can you harvest that snow, by the way? I don't... It seems like maybe you can't, but I could be completely off base on that. Okay, my temperature is definitely responding favorably to the snow biome. I'm at 91. That is a humongous wall. That is weird. Is that a cave? No, it's the road. It's just a wall where the road cuts through. I mean, that's one of the weird things about terrain generation in this. Alright, let's get some snow. The good news about getting snow is you get it really quickly and in huge quantities, so it's not going to be an issue. I'm going to get like 1,000, to be honest, because that'll solve our water problems for much of the game, to be honest. You're saying I get more using stone axes on tree stumps. More what? More wood? Well, I mean, that could be. Didn't know that. I mean, it just seems like, I mean, you certainly mine faster with metal tools. And I think since it's so prevalent, that really the name of the game is getting it fast, not getting it in the maximum number possible, but maybe you're saying on those little stumps that I like to chop down when I'm running along the landscape, if I use the stone axe on those, that you're saying I get more wood? Okay, let's test it out. I like that tidbit of knowledge. If that's the case, then I'll have to start thinking about that, although I'm not sure that I would want to waste an inventory slot on a stone axe if I didn't have to. So you're saying if I use a stone axe, I use less stamina and I get more wood than the fire axe if I get those little tree stumps. Okay, well that's something worth trying. Let's try it out. I can easily make myself a stone axe here. I think that's probably about enough snow. Yeah, 1300. That should be fine. This will keep me in business in the water game for quite a while. Also, create a neat little elements in the landscape here. It's like this little stair ledge thing. That's kind of cool. I like that. Can I even see that from the minimap now? No, not really. Okay, so let's make a stone axe and test this out. Okay, so I'll put this down here. So right now I have 50, well, here, hold on. I'll go to full stamina. Alright, and I'm just gonna hit this one. And I got two, and it barely took any stamina. It was like two to three stamina points. Do it again. Yeah, 3 stamina points on that one. Okay. And I got two wood from both of them. So then I'm gonna go to the fire axe, which is kind of low on health, so maybe it's not a fair test, but alright. Full stamina, and obviously it takes 5 stamina points. I did get 3 wood from that swing though. So I agree. So it seems like your point about the stamina is true. Let me just scroll down here. Your point about the stamina was true, but the amount of wood seems to be higher with the fire axe. Now I'll test it on the tree stumps in the other biome and see if that changes it. But in my experience, and maybe it's just a perception that's wrong, but it seems like you get more you'd get more wood with the fire axe than the stone axe. Should I? Nah. Yeah, what the hell. Alright, so I'll just start scrapping some things I don't need. Drop that, scrap those, scrap that, scrap that. Oops, gotta wait on that. Okay. In the meantime, we're gonna go ahead and get this car, because I still need a lead battery. Yeah, did not get it there. Incidentally, you can't make car batteries for the mini bike, so you have to find them. Alright, so where are we at here? Okay, so our cabin's there. Should I go down to this cave and try to get a mushroom there? I guess so. Be a nice opportunity to go through the wilderness a little bit more. It's early enough in the morning. I think I'm gonna do that off camera, because I gotta go right now. So I think I'll pick it up here on day 17 in like an hour or two. I gotta go do a few things, but I will probably stream again tonight. So been watching. Thank you, Jeremy. Always great to have you. Thank you, everybody else, and I will see you. Let's see. Let's say 9:30, roughly 9:30 or so. That's Central Time, which is 10:30 Eastern, 7:30 Pacific. I will have to test your theory more, Jeremy, about... Oh, I've been this direction before, haven't I? Yep. Wonder when I came there. I want to test your theory out a little bit more. It's an interesting theory about the stone axe. Well, here's something that's certainly true, and I could definitely see this working. If you're like running and you're trying to use your stamina for running, and you don't want to expend like 6 or 7 points of stamina, and you'd rather only spend 2 or 3 points of stamina while you're swinging on the go, then it absolutely makes sense to use the stone axe. Especially if it's a high enough quality that you can get a decent return on it. But if it's, I think all things being equal, that fire axe is going to have a higher yield than the stone axe. Anyway, I was just saying that I'm going to go ahead and pause this now, and we will pick it up. I'll probably make my way over to the cave or something like that and see if there's any mushrooms there, and then resume the stream in an hour and a half or so. So we will see you then. I mean, no guarantee. I might, like, fall asleep or something, but I think I'm going to try to stream right around then. So we will see you then, and awesome. Right on.